Welcome back, everybody, to Video Games Awesome Live, Team Fortress Awesome. Recently, Valve has updated Team Fortress to include a bunch of Christmassy stuff, and of course, that's what we're here today to look at. But they did do some other stuff, and I'm gonna actually join a team to show this off. I'll join Team Dirt for it. Let's see here. First thing I want to show off is the new NG items that have been added. Let's see here. Do I have them equipped? You're gonna like these, Ben. So these are not to do with Christmas. These are just, in general, new items. And I gotta change my hat now. Woohoo! And, okay, so first of all, they've added this thing, the Brainiac hairpiece. Nice. Being a maths-enhancing hairpiece here. Being a maths-enhancing hairpiece that endeavors to heighten the senses of any soul, he be a gentleman of leisure, deserving of such a thing, or a loathsome tiller of the earth, of whom a beating would not go unwarranted. Lord, it's Dr. Grodbort's Brainiac pack. Grodbort, I haven't completely understood what this means. Grodbort stuff, here, just a second. Go down until I find it. Festive items. Whoa. I just want to find the actual announcement that they made about it. Okay, here
Are we
it
going to
is.
look at the comic?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. In fact, we can look at this one here. It's beginning to look a lot like Australian Christmas. What is the true meaning of Australian Christmas? Some say it's a ham-fisted attempt by the Australian government to turn a notorious felon into a beloved folk hero. Others say it's calculated ploy by the novelty munitions industry to sell guns that shoot mistletoe. And then there are those who look past all that and maintain that it's time to reconnect with our friends and loved ones and be thankful of the blessings of our lives. So here's the comic. And old St. Nick spied on the children of the world, seeing for himself who was naughty and who was nice. To the nice children, old Nick gave the greatest gift of all, not abducting them. The naughty children, though, heck, he scooped them right up. The story of Australian Christmas. Now, on this particular night, three wise guys were poking around the South Pole. Old Nick, you see, loved to bet on college basketball. And I ain't gonna lie to you, he borrowed a lot of money from the mafia. So the Pyro's listening. They're apparently roommates, the Pyro and the engineer, because they work well together, of course. Those mobsters were just about to give up the hunt when up in the night sky they saw a star, the brightest star that they ever saw, so they followed it. And after a spell, saw a sight that filled them with wonder. Old Nick forcing a bunch of naughty kids to make all manner of guns, smack dab in the middle of the Antarctica. So began the legendary Australian Christmas shootout between Old Nick and the mobsters. And they say on Australian Christmas Eve night, you look out in the sky, you can see the light on the sweatshop smokestack, shining brightly in the heavens as a beacon to low-flying aircraft and the mafia. And heading directly at us. Huh? Pyro, I don't want to get your hopes up, but we might have just adopted ourselves a super baby. Huh? Or not. Unless there's a baby under all these space guns. Let's see here. Greetings, emissary from another dimension. We have heard your plea. Pyro, you've been writing letters to other dimensions? Mm-mm. Or no, he says, mm-hmm. No, is that mm-mm or mm-mm? I wish it was mm-hmm. Anyways, me neither. Looks like you might want to start, though. Some sort of plea here in Mother Hubbard just owes me a new house. Alright, so, I don't know about the Pyro, but I know that people who play NG have been wanting for a long time new weapons. Like, it's been a long time coming. TF2, in fact, a fan made a comic, and you can see it through the, through here. Let's see here. Oops. That's how I make thumbnails. If you look in here, a fan made a comic that makes fun of how he doesn't get... Here. Mr. Cogner, is that his official name, or did they make it up? I'm afraid I don't have anything yet on my list for you. Nothing, huh? I'm sorry, Del. I don't know what to tell you. You'll have to take it up with Mr. Hale. I see. Well, it ain't your fault. I got some tinkering to do back in the shop. Y'all enjoy the party now. Mr. DeGroot, right this way, please. Look at this. All the different classes enjoying their Uber update. They all get new weapons. Bunk shooters! Bunk cola. Later, he just got quiet and left. Said he had tinkering to do. Miss Pong, do you hear that? Clang clang. I know that sound anywhere. Australian. Vanco and a wrench. He's outside. That's him? Yup. Saxton Hale, come get me. I'll be right back. I have to get something. What? A running start. He just crashes out his office window.
I love his chest.
Hell! We got ourselves a problem. A practical problem. And I know just how to solve it. Look at Hale, just like running through it.
Oh yeah.
And that's by minicrit.com. I think that was one of his first comics, actually, and he said he'd be doing a lot of them, so I haven't even looked in since then. Wow, he has been doing them.
By the way, that's the official name.
It is the official name of him. Oh my god. I'm gonna go back to this guy. I didn't know he... Let's see here. He did do some, I think, before it, but man. I am so gonna go read this guy's comic. Sweet. Alright, anyways, back to the official stuff. So, the next day after releasing this comic, they released the weapons. I think it was the next day, but, oops. Let's check them out. How do I... Here we go.
Oh, somebody on Steam is pretending to be far from subtle and asking for gifts.
Seriously? I never ask for a gift, guys, and I never play on anything but our server, just so you know.
Get him, boys!
It won't take long for us to ban him, so don't worry about that. And I never type. I never type. I use my voice, so if you don't hear my voice, then it's not me. Anyways, so here's the Australian Christmas update, and here's the Engineer's Brainiac Pack. Let's check it out. The Brainiac Pack. Unlike other large brown knuckle dragon classes, we should name the Engineer... Okay, before we go into this, I want to actually show these. Alright, so one of the things was the Brainiac goggles. They also updated with that cool thing there. And I don't think there was anything else. I think that's it. And maybe it did come with a hat, though, which I will never wear because I have my stack of hats, but it didn't come with the hat. No, it didn't. Okay. And then it came with the Eureka effect and the Thompson. The Thompson 6000, being an innovative handheld irradiating utensil capable of producing rapid pulses of high amplitude radiation in sufficient quantity as to immolate, maim, and otherwise incapacitate the Irish. And, alright, let's go check it out. See, here's the Thompson. So it's a new weapon for the Engineer. It's a new rifle. It replaces his shotgun. And I just got a record for staying alive the longest as an Engineer that I ever have, because I was sitting at home base. So the Thompson isn't that powerful. It has unlimited ammo, but that doesn't matter. And it's slow firing.
Is there good things about it?
It goes through people. So if there's a line of people, it hits all of them.
Yeah.
Here's the really big benefit. If you shoot a Medi, he loses 10% of his Uber charge. So he's not going to be able to, if you see a Medi Heavy coming around the corner, and you just know they're about to Uber and take out all your stuff, you hit him with this and it buys you some time. So he loses, like, he's going to have to wait a little bit longer. And
you have to get really good.
Usually at that point, he's in the line of sights of your turret. So at that point, he might be dead. Yeah, you would have to get good at it, and fast, which is not what I'm good at. As another thing, let's see, I'm gonna ping. Yeah, it does 12 damage per hit. Come on. But the other thing, if you hit a spy with it, it takes away 20% of their cloaking ability.
Oh.
And if they have the Dead Ringer, as you might know, you can't even dead ringer if your cloak isn't at 100%.
Ooh.
So hitting him once will make it so he can't dead ringer,
Wow.
which means he'll die if he gets shot, as opposed to dead ringering, which is
So-
a huge plus. But like, you gotta be fast.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be fast, and
Definitely handy for the class if you got good with it.
I see really pro players getting amazing with it, but not me.
Yeah.
But it's cool looking. The other thing, which I'm far more excited about, I always get nervous during these episodes that there's people in there just like completely disagreeing with my opinions. I don't know why I'd be nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm nervous that they're going unaddressed. Anyway, so here's what I'm more excited about. Check this out. Let's build me a turret. There you go. Building this turret here.
Yeah.
But now I don't have any more like stuff to upgrade it.
Right.
Right? I could walk over there and get that.
Yeah.
But say you're in an area where there isn't much ammo nearby. Check this out. Right click. Back to spawn.
Oh.
It's a tele and what's happening there? Here, I'm just gonna turn off Starship Amazing, and I'll show that off because the sound is amazing.
That's pretty sweet.
It completely changes the class.
Yeah.
Like, it makes so many more maps.
Way more accessible.
Just yeah, way more like. Suddenly, parts of the map where you would never build become buildable, and it really encourages. I'll demonstrate. Run out of the field. Say the match just started. I'm gonna boot it down here. It's gonna help out my team. I'm sure they would like to spawn right right here.
Yeah.
But now I gotta go all the way back to get more metal to upgrade it, and here I am.
Yeah,
like,
it takes you right to where you need to be.
I can't even build a sentry because I'm out of ammo. Yeah, I could go get some, but I'm vulnerable. Why not just go back, build a teleporter, and I'll be able to get back to where I built it once this is done building.
Wow, man.
So like you set up
pretty crazy.
you set a teleporter up back there. You come back here, start this one, and upgrade it from here.
Yeah.
Because both teleporters upgrade when you upgrade one, because they're
That's
attached kind of
sweet.
like
Yeah,
through teleportation technology. Oh, also,
Hot diggity damn, that's insane.
isn't that fun? Like, yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
and it's you know that there's going to be so many more helpful engineers because of this, like building
Yeah.
teleporters. I'm glad they made this update. I think it was a very smart one.
That's one thing that I know you talk about.
Yeah,
Just, like needing
teleporters.
more
Huge
teleporters.
game changer.
Yeah.
And it's a thankless job, so nobody wants to do it.
How long does it take to charge back up again? Does it charge, or can you just
No, you can use it as many times as you want.
as you want?
And it hits you with lightning. That's what's happening. It's like
Yeah.
I'm a mad scientist, and that's why they gave me the that's why I have
The
the
goggles and
the
that.
mad scientist goggles
Yeah.
and stuff, which doesn't seem to be working. All the items and servers seem to be messing up for me. I can't see my own items, but oh, there it goes. Zap. And man, was it? People like for the first few days were just like nonstop being like, "What the fuck was that?" It's just like you just see this lightning bolt come out of the air and hit a guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
So it's pretty cool. We'll keep on looking at the new items for the other classes after this break.